to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the best shooting big men the game has ever seen. But he says, everyone knows me for shooting, but you can't be one-dimensional. For this team to grow, I have to grow as well. I've got to get better as a leader and help my teammates play better as well.
Yeah, they're making strides, Allie, no question. Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Porter in at the 3. And for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Tip-off goes to Denver. Jokic with it. Porter finds Murray. Over Conley. Murray, no good. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Murray against Conley. Outside Murray. No good on the shot. Good D by Gobert. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Edwards can't hit. McDaniels against Porter. Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And here's Minnesota now. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Shot is good by Edwards.
Taking the contact in the NBA, such a critical skill. Anthony Edwards, the frame and the game.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Now here's Brown. Doesn't go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. There's 25 seconds left in the second period. And finished off by Anderson.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
and so he hits both.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
From deep. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. They led by 2 after the first. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
They've run this offense seamlessly. Each guy seems to understand his role. They're making smart decisions with the basketball, and I can give a shout-out to the playmakers. This team's success is because of you, brother.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
A one-dimensional.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Here they come, now headed to the floor.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. On the court for the Nuggets, Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Back to Edwards. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Jokic, good.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Conley passes to Towns. Misses from close range. Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope for the lead. Can't hit that one. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 2. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Jalen Noel out there with Austin Rivers. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Is checked in for Towns. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allen LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He wants all they have to give coming down the stretch, saying, quote, "It's not just the big plays. I want to see us making the little plays too, winning the 50-50 balls. That's the effort we need."
Appreciate the report, Allie. Here's Anderson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He sinks the clutch free throw. The Nuggets making a switch here. Green is checked in. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Over Gobert. Oh, off target. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Gobert taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And the Nuggets call time here. They're down by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Minnesota calls timeout. Scores tied at 9. 8 seconds left in the game. Here's Edwards. From deep 3-point range. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Michael Porter out there with Zeke Naji. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. It's good!
Timeout. Just powerful move in there by Jokic, using his frame to just bust through the contact and get his shot.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 45 seconds left in overtime. Here's Edwards outside. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here's Murray. And he buries it.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And that's about as huge of a drive as we'll see. With so much on the line, he couldn't be stopped.
The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Gordon, he's checked in for Denver. Brown comes in for Caldwell Pope. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're leading by 4. 24 seconds left to play in overtime.
Please give a big round of applause. Let's make some noise. We are the sixth.
And so they foul intentionally.
Mike Conley, first personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 6. We've got 22 seconds left in overtime. All right, guys, what's your take?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
At the line for the Nuggets, Nikola Jokic, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
More. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, DeAndre Jordan.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Yes! Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
So it's Denver picking up the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris.